G'day everyone, welcome back. I am casting a little bit of Natural Selection 2 here. We have Natural Selection League Division 1 Season 6 Shaft v Titus Gaming Game 2 starting right now. Let's watch the Titus Gaming Alien Split. Game 1 is available on the channel. The video immediately preceding this one. And we have 1 south, 4 north, and for the Marines we have 2 south, 3 north. So both teams going north heavy. So I think we're going to get our first engagement in assembly. Rantology's heard them coming. He's going for the parasite. We'll stay top down here. You will hear me sipping tea because I am human. My voice box is human. And after casting game 1, I need a little bit of tea if I'm going to keep at it. But the aliens biding their time here, zooming out even more just so you can see the strategic positioning that is going on here. And this is a true game opening right now. Sicknick looked like he might have lagged a little bit there. I'm not sure the Marines realize just how many skulks there are here, and they have gone in for the attack. And the positioning is good for the Marines, and they do come out on top, but everybody died. So, Inter's alive, but I'm not sure what he's going to be able to get up to. He is a single Marine. More engagements happening on the south of these map, and these initial engagements, of course, give a caster like myself a good opportunity to just riff on about early strategic positioning, but it's probably not going to matter all that much, or as much as we make it out to. But a huge skulk ball just rolling through inspection is going to push these Marines right back. I'm not sure if they actually spent any resources. No, I don't think they did. I think they just dropped power nodes, which of course do not cost precious res. Precious res, bro. Again, notice in these engagements, the Marine positioning down these corridors. I think I can actually draw on the screen. Yes, I can. And I can clear it with backspace. So the positioning down the corridors is important because when you have a long corridor position against a skulk, you can just decimate them. As a competitive player, you're going to have the aim to be able to do it. And as an alien, you want to avoid that situation where you are coming out or moving away from a Marine down a long corridor. And long, I mean, define long as like this. That counts. So don't get caught in those situations. If you are a newbie player like me, try to engage in spaces where you can jump off the walls, take zigzag paths, and not give Marines that time to line you up. Got a few power nodes up here. It is 4 extractors to 3 harvesters. I'm quite impressed the aliens do have 3 harvesters out. I was expecting 2 at this stage. I'd be expecting 4 extractors to 2 harvesters maybe, but we are at 5 to 3 now. An extra extractor going up while I was talking about a big engagement in staging where I believe we have a shade in here, and I'm not sure that the Marines realize that there's a harvester in here. This is outstanding play from the aliens, if true. I don't think they've realized, and this is crucial time because obviously they're going to realize there's no way they're going to be able to keep that harvester there forever. But it allows the skulks to come back, and the Marines not realizing the harvester, they could have taken that harvester down. Instead, they just took down some cysts. So outstanding play there. They need to resist to resonance though. That's going to happen. So they're not going to lose that harvester. And Titus Gaming could set off from the 3-minute mark with a really good resource position. Very impressive shade play there. Note the shade can be moved. Buildings can be moved as commander. And they may use these 2 buildings to push forward. That shade in a vulnerable position now though, if Marines do come via inspection, because it will block their pathing and they will find it. Fortunately, Gorgeous is putting pressure to the rear of this position, which may draw the Marines back, or they may try to flank up via reach. Reach what, I wonder? This room kind of has lighting that reminds me of NS1, kind of that flat lighting look. And when you hear me go silent like this, I am taking T-sips, because I can. I'm a grown adult, I've earned the right to sip tea during a cast. Some nice resource pressure from G, but the Marines are sitting on 5 resource extractors. And a 4th alien harvester is going up somewhere. I can't immediately see where on the mini-map because I'm a failure, but it has gone up. So that's exciting news. Oh, it's gone up in exchange. So that's exciting news for aliens everywhere. We will see a 2nd hive in exchange. Zephram possibly in a little bit of trouble here. No, he is going to escape. Just to give you guys an idea of what was going on there. It's a little bit hard to tell from the top down what the geometry of this room is, but there is quite a bit of room for a lurk to fly with obstacles between them and whatever is shooting at them, be it alien or be it, I don't know. Are we human? Alright, I'm not even going to try. No, I'm going to try singing on YouTube, because what will happen is an IRL friend will find this video, they'll cut out that little bit and then they'll post it on Facebook or something, and that will be the end of my social life for all time. I think I've done that enough times in NS2 videos for it to have already happened anyway, so maybe I should just chill. Marines grabbing shotgun research start. They have weapons 1 already, and now they're going to be able to take down exchange. I think that we have a lurk coming in from both sides. Zephram and Sick1 no, of course, I am full of poop, ladies and gentlemen. Exchange resource tower is not going to go down by any means. The aliens are going to lock that down, and Titus, I mean, if you compared the mini-maps from Game 1 to Game 2, you'd say the aliens were definitely in a much better position, because in Game 1, we had constant marine pressure into staging, and the Marines were simply unable to, the aliens were simply unable to lock down this area. But in this game, the aliens have comfortably held staging. They've held that resource extractor. Note the Marines can walk up that rock face there to pressure the harvester, which is now down 34%. But not a loss, and the Marines just died. So armor level 2 shotguns. Now we're going to need, I think we need to see the Marines take down one of these resource nodes for them to stay, not with a chance, but for them to be coming out ahead. Relay looks out on a barren landscape like an alien world. Pretty. Those highly reflective windows. Bruno Sardine with the ambush on Gorgeous, so close to taking him down. There we go. Took plenty of time to line up that extra shot. You can see that Gorgeous at the other side of the room was like, I have nowhere to go, and then just got blasted. So resource extract is 4 to 4, and that is usually a dangerous situation for Marines to be in. Lights are out, and as we saw from earlier when I brought the camera down, the geometry of this room is quite complex, and I believe would favour lurks and skulks, giving them so many places to break line of sight, to build up wall jump speed, but mainly break line of sight for those lurks. Very, very useful when fighting shotguns. You don't want to be repositioning in the sight of the shotgun, because the shotguns are so dangerous. I'm not sure if I've ever said that while talking about Natural Selection 2 before, but shotguns tend to shred lurks. But there's multiple instances of shredding happening right here. Gorgeous shredding as a fade, and myself, I am shredding this tea. It is such yummy tea. You guys put some honey in your tea, it's the best thing, and your voice will just be, it'll just go on for at least 3 minutes. Bruno Sardine, don't lose this shotgun, mate. I don't think it will be worth it if he loses this shotgun. I mean, the harvest is just going to get healed up, but the shotgun is gone. And you can see it is up by the harvester there, and that is an expensive piece of equipment. It is just gone. Now the Fade has an excellent base of operations in this crag and shade. I'm not sure if the Marines even know it exists. The commander may have dropped a scan when we weren't looking, but if he doesn't know about it, well, my goodness, he is going to be an unhappy camper. But now, this is the Marine pressure we need to see into staging. They need to consolidate in here, and they need to do damage. There's the scan. The Marines now know what they're up against. If they didn't know already, they are fighting up in the gallery on the western side, and taking down this shade is crucial. The aliens will want to react here. Trying to position the camera to get an optimal view here for the fight. Here comes the Fade. Oh, excellent use of Bone Shield to trap those Marines. I mean, let's go top down just to make sure we don't miss anything. The aliens did really well there, and they did lose a shade, but look at what's lying on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of equipment. That is a lot of equipment. Med packs, shotguns. That will be very hard for them to miss. Although Bonage might have actually recovered the shotgun in resonance. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping an eye on his resource situation. But he does have 34 res. I'd be surprised if he bought that shotgun. So that's a good thing to note. Oh my goodness, I am so not keeping up with this game right now. Staging under pressure again. It looks like the harvester will in fact go down this time. Bonage may have redirected alien defensive resources at just the right moment. Down in resonance. And now the Marines looking better in this game. This is what we needed to see. We needed to see pressure in staging take out this extra alien resource node. They are trying to retreat the Crag at the moment. Oh, and we've lost Sicknick. Sicknick is down. Gorgeous taking a big hit, so he's not going to be able to defend that Crag. Rantology, though, comes in and handles things. So Rantology has a chance to maintain this position here without the Harvester, but with the Crag, it will be tricky, though. These competitive players, maybe if it was a pub game, you know, a single fade, 2 Marines, you'd think, oh, that is easy. But Inter has a shotgun, 10's coming with a rifle, but now there's backup. And Marines should be able to hold here. Rantology can back out the field if she wants to, but she is going to assist the closing out of the fight. Inter wisely trying to save the shotgun, and he doesn't necessarily have to save his life, but as long as he can bring the shotgun drop point out of the room. So if the shotgun's dropped here, it's going to be a lot harder to recover, but if he can run out here and then die here, and the shotgun can be recovered more easily from that position. So these little tactical decisions matter, and the back and forth in this room is just so intense right now. Back and forth, back and forth. For a moment it looks like the aliens have got it, then the Marines look like they've got it. We might see another alien push here. I'd like to see an alien flanking maneuver up behind at the moment, but we might see it. The aliens could move from here from inspection back into station from behind, cut off the Marines from reinforcements. And it looks like that is what they're going to be able to do. Top Marine is on very low health. Look, it's good to see that he's using an Onos name in this match. In the previous match he was saying he was top Marine and he wasn't. He's clearly bottom alien. We have another lurk down. The alien lifeform composition is now looking a little bit top heavy. We don't have lurks on the field. But something about an Onos just came up, but I missed what it was. Charge. Onos Charge is being researched, and Biomass. Guys, that is going to be a tough Onos. The aliens planning on Onos play here, which is exciting. I love seeing Oni in competitive play. I want to see more of it, and I am going to get to see more of it today. That is exciting. But the loss of the lurks must be a little bit irksome, and this is the benefit right now. This Onos preparation is reaping the benefits of holding staging for so long, holding that extra resource node, and holding bridge. In fact, at the moment, is 5 alien harvesters. That is so many alien harvesters. And if you've watched a few mini-maps in your time, you will get the sense that this mini-map is looking quite alien. And generally, Marines, for them to be winning a game, will hold significantly more territory. Aliens can hold a little less territory and still be even in a game. But at the moment, the aliens with 5 harvesters, they're just swimming in resources. They don't even need the third hive, though. They're probably going to drop it at this rate. 33 team resources, even after the charge and biomass research. Oh, and some great use of Phantom there, just to mess with these Marines. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't take down the phase gate, but I mean, this alien resource situation, I don't think the aliens are going to need to worry too much about this phase gate, about their mobility grants, because they are going to be able to roll over it. Sick One is in an egg. No, he is not. Evolving Zephram is an egg. No, he's evolving Lurk, so we don't see the Onos yet, but there's no way. I mean, I will eat my teacup live on stream if the aliens do not make an attempt to go Onos here, because they have sunk resources into that Onos. We also see Advanced Metabolize on the way for the Fade, which increases energy regeneration rates, I believe, and Umbra on the way for the Lurk. So what I think you're going to see is Zephram pop as the Lurk, and he has in fact pop, and then what he's going to do is he is going to Umbra the Onos when we see that Onos. And again, I will eat the teacup because you do not buy charge and then not go Onos. You do put those resources into something else. I mean, unless, of course, the strategic situation has changed significantly. I believe, although I haven't seen them on the field, if you saw HMGs and jetpacks on the field, you may reconsider the choice to go Onos. You may instead put that into perhaps a Fade, which may be able to better engage those jetpacks. I don't know. I'm speculating here. It is complete armchair commander stuff and probably incorrect, but it's the thought process to go down is, I've used resources on Onos research. Am I going to capitalize on that Onos research? Well, most of the time, yes, but maybe there would be situations where the facts on the ground would change and you reconsider your decision. There's not a lot of strategic battles happening right now. We do have a fight. Oh, Gorgeous almost caught with his pants around his ankles there. He was getting ready to take a leak all over that phase gate and was caught from behind. Not a good situation to be in, but I'm not seeing a lot of strategic fights right now. I'm seeing a lot of fighting over extractors. The Marines are trying to push something into staging, but with only 2 of them, 3 of them, maybe if 2 of them have a shotgun, they might be in a chance here. But the Onos is on the field, so I know we want to see that fight. No, okay, the Onos isn't doing anything interesting, so we will watch the fight. I wanted to watch the Onos roll out. And I've completed my tea drinking. This is outstanding. The Marines have won this fight. Okay, that is impressive. But the alien lifeform composition now is truly, truly terrifying. Let's take a look at that Onos. When will he reveal himself? In fact, let's get down on the ground and watch him. Here he goes. He has revealed himself in an attack on the phase gate. And that's what you definitely want to do with an Onos, is reveal the lifeform in a strategic attack. Don't waste that shock on a tactical move unless you've got something really crazy up your sleeve, but you want to do significant strategic damage the moment he comes out, because once he is out, the Marines, if they're very good, will start to think about how they can counter that Onos, changing their weapon composition, changing their tech plans. Oh my goodness, G is a flash Onos! And he has gone down. I don't think he was expecting to encounter so many rifles in that corridor. And my goodness, there must be a little bit of an awkward silence in the Titus team speak right now, because that is a big blow, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big blow. I would be very upset if I was the other team. From Marines' perspective, it's probably going to be more a morale boost than it is a strategic boost, though, because his alien rifle composition is still so deadly. It's still so deadly. The Marines do have level 2 weapons. They can stand toe to toe with these Phades in numbers. But this is not a situation like you saw in Game 1. This is a very dangerous situation for the Marines, even without the Onos in the field. The Onos in the field probably would have been, yeah, this is the aliens' game. With G dead, the Marines are still in the game. There's a couple of fights going on right now. There's also a fight going on north of Marine Start. Let's go have a look at that, because, nope, okay, there's nothing going on. So we'll go back to Versal the Gorge versus Bonage. Versal just trying to draw some fire there. He's using his hit points here. He's obviously not really expecting to kill Bonage, although it's looking a bit dangerous for Bonage. But there you go. I mean, he did exactly the perfect thing here. He just distracted until Versal can come in with the lurk. He may have wished to not die, but better that the Gorge goes down and the Harvester goes down, I think, at this stage of the game. That might not be true in the early game, but it's going to be more valuable to keep that Harvester up. The aliens are just swimming in resources. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wealthy Kara team. If we were to watch them on the Mediterranean, this is the kind of team that would be on a 90-foot yacht, as opposed to a tinny. If you don't know what a tinny is, I apologize. It's a fine line you want to walk when casting a game. Do you make the analogy that no one understands and some people awkwardly giggle at and everyone just goes silent about? Or do you not? Well, of course you don't want to, but we're all different. And sometimes we say stupid things. Lots of times, if your name is Hugh. Battle shaping up in inspection. This is going to be a big fight. Let's zoom out so we can get the whole strategic picture here. Aliens trying to position the Umbras. We have some drifters coming in out trying to use some micro-tactical abilities there. But the Marines, yeah, setting up phase gate in here. It's only 2 extractors though. I don't think there's a lot of meat on these bones. I don't think there's a lot of meat to back this up. They lose their weapons. They're not going to be able to buy them back. I mean, we've got 54 res for 10, 28 for Top Marine, Brutus. So it's Sardine and 10 that can afford to go into engagements and suffer losses. 10 is trying to keep it on this phase gate, but he is going to have to retreat here, and he is now heavily outnumbered. Bruno Sardine is in 1v1 with Gorgeous. I can't watch both fights, but Shaft has GG'd it, and I think that is not a surprising decision. If you look around the map, it is alien dominated, 3 hives. They did very well to take down that Onos And as I said, they probably had a morale boost there. Let's take a look at the stats, and again, I will take my time here. If you don't look at them for a significant amount of time, best to screenshot them, press print screen, and copy that somewhere, but I will take a look right now. Now, what does the kill-death ratio tell us? Oh no, we didn't get a chance to look at the rest of the stats. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this NS2HD video. I am going to go and see if there's going to be a game 3. I'll see you all soon for more Natural Selection 2.